Hi guys, this is Chris.
And it's Andre.
Welcome back to another episode of Nerdgasm, and Batman.
That's right, you've come back to the same bat time and same bat channel of Nerdgasm.
Yes, you have.
And that can only mean one thing.
Yeah.
1966
Batman action figures.
Oh yeah, here we go
From
again.
Mattel, this is officially Wave 1. So let's just get started with Figure 1 of Wave 1. The star of the show.
The man himself, Batman.
Batman.
A Adam West version of Batman. We've kind of already seen an Adam West Batman.
Yes, we have. This is the one that came with the 2-pack, a Climbing the Building 2-pack that was included with the Robin. There are some differences with this, though. This one does have a cloth cape. This one has a cloth cape. However, this one has no wire stiffeners.
Yeah, there's no posable wire in there like he's got. So
also,
it's not necessary for
this
that one.
general release one does not include the battery.
Denied!
But another thing, I really like the packaging on these. Let's take a look at the
amazing.
packaging for a second. It really captures that 60s look. You've got the classic TV series logo here. You've got the POW. And,
yeah, it's
and
actually
BAM.
embossed on the blister package.
It's actually in there, which is cool. And you've got the figure name. And also, if you notice, the graphics of Batman and Robin here on the side, climbing the building, this saying
It changes every figure.
With
There's
every
a different
figure.
holy something
Yeah.
on the speech balloon. Villains.
All right. How about
Villains.
the Frank Gorshin Riddler?
The first Batman villain
Yeah,
of the 60s.
That's right. The first one.
The first episode.
In the debut episode of the 66 series. And here he is. And this is the first ever Frank Gorshin figure we've ever had.
That's correct.
Which is really
We have
cool.
not seen his likeness on anything before.
And look how skinny he is.
Oh, yes. I mean, we got the classic look. He had the green spandex, which showed his just really thin arms and just skinny build with a question mark on it. He's got the little purple mask.
Yep. The mask is sculpted on. They painted his eyes. Look how blue his eyes are. Like really,
wow, they really kind of pop out of those eyeballs.
Yeah. The big question mark in the center. Little question marks around his cuffs
and down the side of his leg.
Down the side of his leg. And on the back of the package is like a little cartoon graphic of him. And it shows the other ones available. And this one, like we were saying with the little word bubble here, this is a different one. It says, Holy smokes, skywriting. So that's kind of interesting. So let's take a close-up look at him. Wow, he is super thin. He's got all the standard articulation. He's got both hands are molded in fists. He even has his little slippers sculpted on there.
Wow.
Which is pretty nice. They're painted a deeper green. And there's a question mark on his back. Like I said, they've got his hairline exact. His little ears sticking out exact. He's kind of got like an angry face going on. Kind of his teeth are showing. His lips a little snarled there.
Yeah, like he's been foiled by Batman.
Again, it's hard to capture live action sculpts. So this one, I mean, plus he's got a mask on. I mean, if I were to look at this immediately, I wouldn't say, oh, Frank Gorshin's face perfectly, but it's close enough. It's passable. But just look how thin, and look at the articulation.
Wow, he's got the full split action and everything.
I mean, he was nuts. He would laugh like this, and remember, each villain had their own little theme song?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
So his was like, remember that?
Yes.
They each had their own little theme. So every time you saw this villain on screen, that little theme would play. So here's his stand.
The unfortunate thing about this is the card is like more of a landscape view.
Yeah.
But the stand is set up for like a vertical setup. I tried to put it the other way and it wasn't working.
It's not going to work.
So that's the only way to put it in there.
Okay, and that's kind of a shame. And there's only one peg on there instead of two, so there you go. Another villain, one of your favorites.
Oh, I can't wait for this one.
The Burgess Meredith Penguin.
I know, how about that?
And again, he's got another graphic on the back. And if you notice the cartoons on the back, they really don't look like the likeness of the actor.
It's kind of like more of a Silver Age look to it. Yeah, that's what I think they're going for on this one. Now, this penguin, oh my gosh, he's got the umbrella.
Yeah.
So you can kind of pretend that to be any kind of gimmick that you want.
Because he had many different umbrellas.
Yep, he's got the lavender top hat.
Yep.
Which is something that kind of set his character apart from many other versions of the Penguin. Because normally it matched the suit.
Exactly.
This one it did not.
This one was
they went a little colorful with him there. He does appear a little shorter. We're going to do a little scale test in a second here. Yeah.
He's got his cigarette holder. The cigarette's not painted, though.
The cigarette is black, so if you want to be more accurate, you can take some, white paint kind of put it on there, but I think they kind of camouflage the actual cigarette, where it just looks like it's a holder in his mouth.
I wonder if that's just a detail they missed or something they did to not encourage smoking in case kids...
Well, this being in retail stores like Toys R Us, I don't think they want that out there just for everyone to see.
Yeah. They also have his monocle sculpted and painted. It's painted gold around his right eye. So let's take a close-up look at him. His hat is not removable. It's sculpted on. He's really well sculpted. He's got that hunched kind of back that Burgess Meredith did have. He's got the gloves, because remember the gloves were kind of furry in the show. They had like a little kind of furry texture to them, and the paint kind of reflects that because it's got almost a graying to it.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't match the shirt, so it's a little grayed up there.
Looks like the cigarette holder is also...
Well, he always kind of had it in there, so the fact that it's molded in there is fine.
It's in there. It's in there good. He's got waist articulation. Knees.
He doesn't have an ab crunch, though.
No, he does not. He doesn't have any abs.
I think his girth has gotten in the way of that, so that's not a problem.
Put his umbrella in his hand and see what he can do with that.
Let's see how that goes here. So you can kind of use it as a cane, like that. Yeah. Oh, it has a gun.
Remember his theme song?
Fire away.
Yep. Nice. And again, like you said, the collector card with a piece of the Batcave art on the back.
They have Burgess Meredith as the Penguin.
It's a nice figure. Really well done.